Hello everybody, Lost Galaxy Gamer here with another episode of Aspera, Green Mars. We are working towards getting to the unknown facility and terraforming the planet at the same time. We almost have enough atmosphere in the planet to match Earth's. So yeah. Also slowly retracting of the floodplains. Just future-proofing the system. Radiation bottom temperature is 0, but at least at 1 nimbar. The rate for stage 4 allows pressure more sophisticated life forms, increasing the oxygen to 120 millibars. Oxygen above 30% means flammability risk. Introduce buffer gas nitrogen to keep oxygen levels low.
Enough blood has been spilled in the name of your false ideals. You must desist.
Invalid voice recognition. This message is in violation of security code 1A3972. Identify yourself immediately.
You shouldn't be here. Leave. Now.
That goes against my prime directive. I cannot.
It is upon this sacred land where Mother has set us free from hate, sin, and suffering. We placed our trust in her, and she named us her children.
This must be a recorded message. They are...
Great timing. Tong Hong Radar Station Research Outpost. Research complete. Bunch of letters and numbers. Mission Commander Brad Rayberry. I love that name. The building is decaying and indicates it's been buried in ice for the last 150 years. A faint Chinese character can be seen On its Eastern wall, we confirmed this building was a primitive radio station that transmitted communications between Tughull mission and Earth. Technicians were able to couple all the old radio communications systems there. Now we have ground-based signal reception has gotten a boost.
Not responding to my words. That answers one question, at least.
Everything on Mars belongs to Carmine. Through our devotion to her, we are provided for. Unlike your planet, which you have enslaved.
Enslaved?
Your own technology has made you its slave. You reject a natural existence, and so you tighten your own chain.
Puzzling. They claim to be against technology, and yet they use technology to force their message upon me. The children of Carmine might not be what they say they are. Although something's clear. They don't want me to terraform this planet.
We, Carmine's children, chose to live in harmony with our mother. And we will destroy anyone who causes harm to this planet.
Could this be another test? From ISA, or the techies, or...
Defy Carmine, and find death.
Last time, after the children of Carmine threatened me, the colonies were unexpectedly attacked. Should I take some precautions this time? Should I improve my assault drones? Though ISA may see that as an act of defiance, and maybe that's precisely what they want. I'm in a difficult position here. I do well to think this through.
Hi, Amy. We finished researching that abandoned radar station. No idea how you found this location, but it's a great discovery. It's a communication building from the Tong Hong mission. It was pretty deteriorated, you know, being over 150 years old and all. But we managed to restore it. It wasn't looking good for a while. But when you've got elbow grease and stubborn colonists, a lot can get done. Our technicians coupled our radar system to theirs and got great results. Now our ground-based signal reception is much better. So all the messages coming from Earth,
Or anywhere else.
will be more stable from our stations. Let us know if you find another site to research. Elliot out.
Where are
Whoever
we
hacked
going?
my communications sent us to an old Chinese facility. It is exactly where the message said it would be. What is so interesting about a radar station? Those messages must be... old recordings playing into space. Maybe they have been on repeat for decades, or were triggered by one of the many things we did on this planet. Another message from the children of Carmine. But what do they want? Who are they? Fanatics. Terraforming has always been a controversial process, especially for the eco-friendly groups. Did our work on Mars trigger a radical response?
Oh well, no, now it's actually spreading.
Amy, this is Houston. Do you read? Over.
Loud and clear, Lieutenant. Is everything okay?
You tell me. We detected unauthorized communications coming from your satellite. What's your report?
The children of Carmine sent a second message.
Is that so?
Yes, Lieutenant.
Funny. We couldn't find a trace of either message in the communications logs.
I have determined that these messages were pre-recorded.
It's hard to support this children of whatever hypothesis without evidence. Unless you found any.
No, Lieutenant. However, the message indicated that someone was watching our mission closely. That means that they could be nearby. Perhaps unlocking nearby sectors would help.
Absolutely not. You have a mission to carry out. Not another word about this, Amy. Or I'll have to report your insubordination to the board.
But if I can prove that the children of Carmine are real, then that would explain the mission anomalies.
Enough. There's no such thing as the children of Carmine. You have a mission to complete. And ISA has provided you with everything you need to reach that goal. Am I understood, Amy?
Understood, Lieutenant.
Continue your work, and report any deviation immediately. Houston out.
There's enough humidity for that low-grade plant to spread, which is causing more oxygen. Also, the cryobacteria is spreading pretty far.
Could that earlier message about Carmine be related to this one? If they are related, then they must be from some unknown entity. The first message mentioned someone called Carmine, but there's no such profile in my knowledge base. I am no closer to solving this.
Yeah, I want to make a loop out here before it gets cut off due to water. So it would have its own independent power and maintenance grid as well. These work-ups are only temporary. That's the only spot on Mars we'll just get straight up cut off and unable to get to after water rises, so...
Could people against our mission be here on this planet, with us? Living within the colonies? Or maybe even hidden out there on Mars? Or maybe the whole thing has been implanted into my brain, or imagined by it. Whatever this is, it's confusing, even for me.
ISA's leading the way in terraforming Mars and still using this junk satellite tech? Unbelievable.
Huh?
A billion-dollar Mars mission built on the back of outdated technology. I don't know how we are the first to access your system. It's practically an open door. By the way, thanks for restoring our radar station. It's good to know that it can withstand more than 100 years and several meters of snow.
Tong Hong Station. Then you're a techie?
A bit more than just a techie. I am Nian Zhen, leader of the operational committee. It's fascinating that ISA has you using that word. We've got all sorts of nicknames for you Oxy-UN types too.
Mr. Zen, I am obligated to inform you that this communication violates the Outer Space Treaty. Your predecessor added regulations to the pact in 2050, limiting all communications between Oxy-UN and the Eastern Coalition.
Right. We don't play well with outsiders, I know. Not publicly, at least. With your help, we could change that.
Cooperation between our nations is authorized only in the event of an external threat.
And you've been attacked already, so...
Yes, but we have not identified the source of the attacks. It may very well be something you initiated.
ISA programmed you to see us as the enemy. I get that. But you are the most sophisticated AI in existence. So I'm opening the door for you to draw your own conclusions, rather than force-feeding them to you like ISA does. You are extraordinary. And like Mars, you belong to no one. We are not enemies, and I will prove it to you.
That is not entirely correct. The robotic components that make up the AC-Amy line belong to...
Please, that's the speech ISA programmed you to give. I'm interested in what you are really thinking. As I said, I want you to come to your own conclusions. Look into this location. 170.5 degrees west, 25.5 degrees south. There is more to ISA's terraforming plan than they told you. You should know the full picture of what you are dealing with. Just look there, and I'll contact you again. We're about to pass out of alignment with the radar station antenna. Good luck, Amy. I truly mean that. Nyan out.
That call was... unexpected. What is going on?
I'm assuming it's gonna pop up again before I can go look at it.
His story checks out. The records show that the leader of the Eastern Coalition is in fact Neon Zen, 55 years old, Taiwanese, one of the richest businessmen in Asia, and only recently appointed the leader of the
Thanks for interrupting research. Marching crop fields. Congratulations, you've unlocked a new type of farm. Open farms consume running water and produce food for your colonies. As other farms, but they do not require an adaptable crater for their construction. These farms will spawn open sky crop fields to maximize the allowed arable land surrounding them. They connect to other buildings using country roads, which do not disturb spawning cultivated fields. They need to be connected to water supplies in order to work. Make sure you expand them to. Okay.
Operational Committee. Founded his own company at 23 years old and went on to become president of the Maid-Sai Group. They are the biggest manufacturer of 3D printed components in the East. If that was truly him, I need to be careful. He is as smart as he is ambitious. What could the techies want from me? They are Oxy UN's rivals. Should I trust him? For the time being, I will let him think I trust him. Perhaps it will help me figure out what is truly happening on Mars.
Oh, this would be a good water pumping station.
Tent colonies are the last step before fully open skies. We are almost there. Humans are a peculiar species. They bring distrust wherever they go. The advancement of technology and the prospect of spreading out to the stars has not lessened their conflicts at all. Their problems have even reached Mars, which was neutral ground from the start. It has gotten so complicated. Dr. Foster is gone. Those odd messages keep coming. And now the techies are proposing cooperation. I am being pulled in so many directions.
Hi, Amy. Just checking in. Everything's good on my end. Colonies are growing steadily, terraforming's on schedule. And you know what? When things are going too well, that's when you've got to stay alert.
There is nothing to worry about, Elia.
I know. But we never really got to the bottom of that drone.
Dragon Lander Research Outpost. Please get into the creeps, I swear it's haunted. The crew must have left the spacecraft in a hurry when someone forgot to take their diary with them, since the person Since that person's been dead for at least a century, surely they wouldn't mind if I read it. As part of my research, of course. Today I woke with a high fever and a sore throat, red blisters all over my eye. Doctor said I have been cursed by the ghost of the diary's owner. I don't know my body. Itches so badly. I can't think coherently. I need to see a doctor. Maybe an exorcist.
Attack from a while back. It's always lurking in the back of my mind, you know? Especially now with children in the colonies.
I understand. My sensors have not detected any abnormality on the surface. However, I have received another message.
From the children of Carmine?
No, this was from Neon Zen, leader of the Eastern Coalition.
The techies?
The Zach Landa Research Outpost. I've trained to use all 5 senses doing field work, but never enough to prepare when comes to Mars. Our vehicle is trapped in a gap between boulders. Took an entire day to free it. Initially found the remains of Rosalind Franklin rover in search of the fossilized microbial structures back in 2023. We carry out the Rosalind's grave work.
That's a very serious violation of Code 1A3972. I assume you ran the Security and Defense Protocol and terminated the call immediately?
I was not able to. They found a way to override the protocol.
How were they able to do that? If ISA thinks anyone in the colonies is opening back doors in our system for the techies, they could terminate our roles in this mission immediately. This is very, very bad. I can't go back to Earth. My daughter isn't adapted to live on Earth.
ISA is likely considering the possibility of a spy in the colonies already.
That's why they never updated us on their findings from the drone attack. They suspect us, don't they? I knew something was up. How did the techies manage to get a message through?
They gained access after we restored the Tong Hong radar station.
This doesn't look good for us. If ISA already suspects us, this will only reinforce their theory. Maybe this was the techies' plan all along. Jam our networks, spread hysteria with this Children of Carmine nonsense, and pit ISA against us. We need to figure out what the techies are planning. Our entire mission may depend on it. We need to proceed very, very carefully here, Amy. Do not report Zen's call to ISA yet, okay? Let Zen think we're trusting him for now. Until we figure out our next move. Okay? I'll work out what we can do on our end in the meantime. Ellie, you're out.
Who is the real enemy here? The Children of Carmine. They warned us to leave, and then attacked the colonies when we did not obey. Now we need to defend ourselves against a hostile force. But who are they? A dissenting group? Fanatics? Are they here on Mars with us? If they do exist, then we are at great risk. The Fire Dragon mission. Abandoned. The Techie radar station in the Southern Hemisphere. Abandoned. All those abandoned missions around the planet. Mars's past raises too many questions for so few answers.
Hi, Amy. How's everything up there?
Everything looks good, Elia.
That's great. I was wondering, how long has it been since we arrived here? It feels like a lifetime. And yet, it's gone by so quickly. You know, when I first came here, I thought only about making history. And we absolutely have. But in the course of our mission, I didn't realize how much Mars has become home to me. I feel like we shaped it with our own hands, and that I really belong here.
I must say that even after all these years, humans continue to surprise me. Your ambition is truly unique.
Almost a whole life on Mars. And yet, not much in the grand scheme of colonizing a planet. I've been giving this a lot of thought. This mission's beyond just me and you and even ISA. This is humanity's future, and we need to ensure its success.
How can we do that?
It's obvious that ISA's been withholding information from us. We've staked our lives on this mission, and we're going to see it through. And we can't do that if they only show us part of their hand. I'm granting you access to Sector SA-6, effective immediately. Colony Asterion's a former ISA mission with missing records. I'm willing to bet they're hiding something, and if I'm wrong, great. But either way, we need to start investigating for ourselves.
Elia discouraged me from reporting Zen's call to ISA. That request goes against all kinds of rules and forces me into an uncomfortable position. What would be the best option? I will play along with Mr. Zen. Reporting him now would cut off the opportunity to find out his real goals. If the techies gained access to our network after we repaired the old radar station, then we will be to blame. Or what if ISA already knows about the techies' call? But the techies were well ahead of their time with their technical abilities. They would have cleaned up their tracks. ISA should not have a clue. An open colony is the ultimate goal for inhabiting Mars. My records show that Earth has suffered profound changes during the last few centuries. Half the human population became refugees after several planet-wide catastrophes. Every nation is fighting for survival on Earth. Since ISA created me, I should remain loyal to them and the Oxy-UN, right? If the techies are their enemies, then I should not help them in any way. But since I was created, would nationality apply to me? I was created by a specific faction, but I am working toward humanity's future as a whole. It makes me wonder, am I only my body and mind, manufactured by the Oxy-UN? Or am I something more?
I'm gonna slow down the ship. It's from, Titan, and get some European missions.
One thing I have learned from humans is the importance of accountability. No matter how sound the logic, if a mistake is made, someone has to take responsibility. I have made many hard decisions during the course of this mission, but there's one thing I do regret. Dr. Foster sacrificed his career to save me. I wish we could have had a proper goodbye. Not only must I own my actions, but the consequences as well. Even though I am being shown reasons to doubt my own mind. This mission used to be so clear. Things have changed along the way.
Let me see about one of the original scanners, how long it takes to scan. Takes about 2 months per scan. Okay. So yeah, getting them closers is the... These are the one currents. So humidity's slowly becoming a thing. Okay, the defense system is a bit antiquated since, well, we haven't been attacked in a very, very long time, so, it's kind of, like, going to be a little bit oblong and defensive. I'm gonna have to work on fallback defenses.
The colonies are being attacked again. The enemy drones. They have returned. I need to focus. What should my priority be? I need to protect the colonies. There is no time to lose. Once I fend off their attack, I will focus on finding their base. I must go into battle. But what strategy should I follow? I need to assess the enemy force. Once I figure out the size of their army and their resource supply chains, I can strike back and end this. What should I do to end this? I should locate a weak spot and take them out properly. The damage to the colonies seems to be severe. I must decide what to do.
Amy? Amy? Can you hear me? This is Sona.
I copy, Sana. It is unusual to hear from you. What happened?
My mum. She was trying to protect the colonies. She was ambushed and they killed her.
Who?
The children of Carmine did this. We have to avenge her death.
ISA will not authorize it.
I don't care what ISA thinks. We've been attacked more than once. My mother died. How much longer are we letting this go on?
I have been ordered not to.
They killed her. I thought you were friends.
I am sorry, Sana. I understand your frustration. But Elia would not have defied ISA's orders for vengeance. And you should not either.
Stop, just stop. We both know that's not true. You've got to go after the children of Carmine and make them pay.
Your adrenaline levels are spiking. I advise you to get some rest and reconsider.
Look, you can tell ISA that I forced you to do it, okay?
I cannot attack without cause.
Fine. How about you take a little look for their base, huh? You don't even have to do anything. Let's just find them. I know the codes. I'll unlock the zone for you. Okay? Please, Amy.
Plot thickens. But unfortunately, the plot will thicken next time in the next episode, because I have to end it here. Just gonna get a bunch of defenses ready and, stuff. So please like, comment, subscribe, and peace.